Hello, welcome back, my dear students of class 8. Dear students, I am Rajendra, your science teacher, going to teach you chapter 14, which was continuing during last physical classes that you have already attended. My dear students, chapter 14 that was in the continuation during your physical class, and today I will add some more contents in the topics of the chapter 14, and the chapter name was the chemical effect of electric current. So my dear students, you have to know the things related to the electric current, chemicals, and the relationship in between the chemicals and electricity. So let us see chemicals. First of all, chemicals. You have to know that what are the chemicals. So chemicals are the substances that get combined in a certain proportion, of different elements. So the combination of the certain proportion of different elements is called chemicals. Take the example of chemicals. Suppose this is a chemical. Water, you can say that this is a chemical because the hydrogen and oxygen get combined together in a proportion that two hydrogen that will be combined with two atom of the hydrogen that will combine with the one atom of the oxygen. So that is a proportion. So that proportion ensures that this is a chemical. Take the example of another chemical. That chemicals are like HCl. This is the hydrochloric acid, and hydrochloric acid that this is the equal proportion of the combination of hydrogen and chlorine that will ensure the formation of the chemicals, that is HCl. My dear students, some other chemicals are also there. H2SO4, this is sulfuric acid. Tejab, you can say that Tejab in Hindi. So H2SO4, two atoms of hydrogen that get combined with the sulfur, oxygen, four atoms of the oxygen, and forming a chemical. So my dear students, I mean here to say about these certain compounds, just to ensure the understanding by yourself that you have to know some formula, some chemicals, some materials, some padarths that you can say what are available around you, and these chemicals show their chemical properties, definitely. Now what is the relation of the chemicals with the electric current? So let us see. Electric current. Now see, what is the electric current? So electric current, you can describe that the flow of the electron ensures the flow of the electricity into the circuit. So electric current, that is the flow of electrons that get emitted from a substance, that may be these chemicals that get emitted from a substance ensure the flow of the electric wave into the wire which conduct the electricity, and the metallic wires are the best conductor to conduct the electricity. My dear student, in this regard, I would like to say some more addition to this chapter, so that you can understand it very effectively. And that addition is, first of all, you have to know that how the electrons get emitted, how the electrons get produced. So, dear student, to ensure this that how the electron will be produced. So first of all, you have to know about the electrons. What are the electrons? So my dear student, take the example of this HCl, hydrochloric acid. Suppose there is a solution. There is a solution that is hydrochloric acid, HCl. That is HCl, and this HCl definitely conduct the electricity. This H2O definitely conduct the electricity. HCl, H2SO4. These chemicals are the good conductor of the electricity because they emit the electron. There will be the hydrolysis of this water. There will be the electrolysis of this HCl. There will be the electrolysis of this H2SO4. So, if you connect this HCl to a circuit, suppose this is a circuit, and in this circuit there are two rods, two diodes. One is anode and there is cathode. That gets dipped into the solution. This is the, and this will be this. So this is the diode. One is anode and there is cathode. Anode means having the positive charge. Diode means having the negative charge. And if you connect these both diode, with the electric circuit, with the wires, then see what is going to happen. This is the connection in between it. You are connecting it and make it sure that there is a electric bulb, and that electric bulb get connected with the switch. This is the switch. Our electric source. That electric source may be the battery. That battery is, this is positive, this is negative, and that get connected with the switch. This is the open switch. If the switch will be closed, then there will be this dot-like structure. Then again connect it with the another diode, which is called cathode. So negatively charged diode is cathode, positive charged diode is anode. So dear student, this is a circuit. What happens in this circuit? If you on the switch, then what happens? The electric current come into this solution via this diode, and the electric current passes through this solution and coming to this, and that is flowing into it. Bulb will glow, and you will be able to prove that there is a flow of electric current into the circuit. So now what is happening in this? This is HCl. This is a chemical. And this chemical, what is happening with this chemical? Suppose this current is coming inside it, and the electrolysis of this chemical taking place. The electrolysis results the formation of hydrogen ion and formation of chloride ion. These two ions, this HCl will decompose, it get break down and form the hydrogen and chlorine ion, and you will see that hydrogen ion will move towards this, and this chlorine ion, it will move toward this plate. This is called electroplating. Electroplating will be just like this. So my dear student, I have already told you that the flow of electron is the electric current. So how the electron will be emitted? See this. The electron will be emitted by losing the electron from the hydrogen. Suppose this is the hydrogen atom. This is the hydrogen. It is having one proton and one electron. This is one electron in the outer orbit. So what happened? When this electron will move, when this electron will be loosed by this hydrogen, then hydrogen will be a positive charge. And when this chlorine, suppose this chlorine is having the 7 numbers of electrons into it, 7, it requires 1 electron. So this electron that is emitting from hydrogen, that will come to this chloride, and it will take the 1 electron, so it will be like this chloride ion. So the movement of the electron, that is during the electrolysis of a chemical, which ensure that there is a flow of the current in a chemical. So my dear students, the chemical effect of the electric current, this is the first video of this session that you are learning here. So I am connecting to all of you via this video so that you can cope up your chapter 14. Although the question answer has been done into the class, into the physical class that you have done already. So this video will provide you the adequate knowledge of the revisional knowledge of this chapter 14, that the chemical effect of the electric current. So you have seen this, what are the chemicals, what are the flow of electrons, how it happen. It happen into a circuit. So for electricity, the conduction of the electricity, there will be the wire, there will be the switches, there will be the electric source, there will be some solution, there will be the diode, cathode and anode, whatever it, that you have to keep it in your mind, that these materials are required. These materials are required during the process of this electricity. My dear students, see what is happening in the inverters that is present at your home. So suppose this is the inverter. So what happens? The electric is coming from the direct electricity that is going into this inverter battery, and battery chemical will be decomposed into the ions. Positive ion and negative ion. Positive ion goes to the cathode and negative ion goes to the anode. And these both ions get deposited on the diode, anode and cathode. And when electricity if gone, if electricity supply is not proper, then this battery will flow the current from this, it is charged. It gets charged by this positive and negative ions. So it starts flowing the electricity current into it and getting the ions, flow of the electrons into it, and the electricity will be maintained in your home. So this is the principle of the electricity current that is flowing either from the main source or from the battery source that is having that you have kept already at your home. So dear student, the process of the electrolysis, that is with these acids, and hydrolysis will be called as this H2O. Somehow there will be if H2O will be hydrolyzed, then the hydrogen gas and oxygen gas will be evolved. There may be the gaseous evolution will be there, so gas भी evolve हो सकती है. But the main process of the flow of the electric current as far as this is concerned, that is the flow of the electron that you are looking over here. It means the chemicals are the conductivity property. The chemicals are having the property of the conductivity, so that they conduct the electricity, and electricity will flow into the circuit, and you will get the power. You will get the power supply. You will get the energy source to glow your home. My dear student, I hope that you have understood it. The activity that has been done into the class itself, as far as your class test has been done, exercises of this chapter has been done, and you have to do your complete your fair copy at your home of this chapter what I have given to you for the homework. So you have to complete the chapter number 14 fair copy, that has to be checked itself in this class. Chapter 13, that has been already completed in your physical class. Chapter 14, that has been already completed in your physical class. And now next day onward, a new chapter will be taken into the consideration, and some question answers of this chapter also that will be taken care into this in this video sessions. So my dear student, thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you. Have a great day.